Hi, this is Ethan Cap with your Safe Money Minute. Once again, going with the pink tie today. And I want to talk to you about 5 key secrets for building recession-proof wealth today. And it's now unofficial, right? We're in the Great Recession, the worst period of time since the Great Depression, but no one's officially stated it. And although it's been unofficial for a while, unemployment numbers are really bad, right? If we look at it, it's probably close to the 20% range. Our national debt just keeps going up. They can't come to a resolution on it. They keep spending. Probably is going to have an increase in taxes for us. We're going to have to pay. Hyperinflation is scaring everyone. What's going to happen to the American dollar? And America is on the brink of collapsing every day. And this kind of reminded me of an experience I had recently. I get a call from a good friend, Angela, just last week. And a few minutes into the call, she asked me the question, what should I do if the American economy goes up in flames? Should I leave the country? What should I do with my money? And I was shocked. I didn't know that she was feeling this way. But then it hit me. That's how most people are feeling, right? If you're plugged into the news, I mean, it's ending tomorrow, the world, right? And it really is a good question. What is the best course of action if things do come to an end? So let's talk about that. Well, for starters, I try to live my life each and every day as if it were my last. And I would advise you to do the same. Pick the one thing that would make this day the best day and make sure it happens. And if you do just that one thing, every day will be a delight, even if you listen to the bad news. Next, I think it's very important to prepare for disasters. Food storage, a little gold and silver can't hurt anybody. A 72-hour kit, having some water. It's very important. Be prepared. Finally, it's super essential that you get your finances in the right order, and that's putting it on a safe money foundation. And here are the 5 key principles we follow here at Safe Money Millionaire, part of the Safe Money Millionaire process. 1, it's not about entitlement, it's about ownership. 2nd, money is emotional, not math, it's emotion. 3rd, you want to invest in yourself. Pay yourself first 10% and also pay yourself to be educated. 4th, the wise man builds on the rock of safety. And 5th, amplify your wealth. See, we're changing the way the Americans save and invest their money here. The status quo is broken. We've told you that before. Or if you haven't heard it, you can get it in our Safe Money Millionaire book, best-selling, and get a copy of that, and you can see why staying on the status quo will probably leave you holding an empty bag, whereas getting on the Safe Money Millionaire path will help you get to a place where you have a guaranteed wealth growth. Now, if things do come to an end, you probably want to get stocked up again on some things like commodities, gold or silver, and have a little bit of ammunition that you can trade. But what if the world doesn't come to an end? Maybe that's the other question that we should ask. What if it doesn't come to an end, even with all this chaos, and we make it through? Should we sell everything and head to the mountains? Well, I actually know of a gentleman who did that exact thing. He had a very successful business, and he thought the world was coming to an end. So he sold everything, stocked up on guns, food, and ammo, and he headed off to the mountains. Years later, his son decided not to serve a mission for the church. The world had not ended. Jim asked his son, why aren't you going? And he said, Dad, why would I go on a mission when you taught me that the world is ending tomorrow? And that's when he realized that he had made a mistake. And what was ironic about this is that it happened 30 years ago. And so, look, the world may not end tomorrow, or it may. The proper path, the decision to make is to be prepared today. It's really hard with all the bad news and the fast-paced information to clear through the smoke and find the right information. And really, it's not that hard. It doesn't require good looks, luck, or a ton of knowledge. It doesn't even require a lot of money. It is a simple matter of when, again, someone cuts through all the clutter and all the smoke, they can see it. That's the hardest part, cutting through all the smoke. In fact, if you have yet to find the path to reach the level of wealth and security that you want, it likely has not that much to do with you. Given the bad information from the Wall Street propaganda machine and the government, it's a wonder anyone knows what strategy even works, right? It's really difficult. With all this financial mumbo-jumbo that has left you confused and empowered, take a deep breath and relax. And in the Safe Money Millionaire process, we're going to take an aim at that confusion. We're going to blow away the smoke and make things as simple as possible. In fact, we're going to boil this down just to one sentence. A wise woman builds her house upon the rock of safety. not upon the sands of risk. Once you clear away the smoke and focus just on that simple sentence, the path becomes very easy to find and follow. We found it years ago, and we invite you to join us. All you do is have to go to Safe Money Millionaire and get involved and have a voice and join us along in this process. This is Ethan Kapp with your Safe Money Minute.